Well, hello. Hi, kids. How are you? How are you doing, Mr. Trilla? Good, good. What are we doing today? Oh, comparing and ordering integers. The kids all set, ready to go? Do they need to open Nearpod? Boy, that is some kind of glare you got going on there. Yeah. Okay. Hey, so are you going to have any of the kids, any famous mathematicians show up today? No? Okay, well, who knows? Maybe somebody will show up anyways. Did you hear that? Yeah, it sounds like the door. I'm going to go see if there's somebody here. Oh, guess who's here? Hi, Mr. Triola. It's me, Glovey. How have you been? Wow, nice. That's good to hear. Hey, Glovey. Yes? I see you're all dressed up for the pandemic. I don't cook. No, not pandemic. Pandemic. Please don't swear at me anymore. Never mind. Okay. Anyway, so, Glovey, would you like us to help compare integers? Mr. Turtle, do you think that would be a good idea? Oh, wonderful. I'd love to help. Okay, let's start with topic 7.2, kids. And what we're going to do is talk about comparing integers. Comparing integers and ordering integers is both fun and rewarding, satisfying, and it can be fun, enjoyable. Did you write that? No, I didn't write it. He wrote it. Yeah, that's pretty lame, but okay, it can be fun. All right, let's go on and give him some information. And Mr. Trolla in the classroom, why don't you pause the video as needed? Oh, okay. All right. I'll go over this slide with the kids, and then you can elaborate. How's that sound? Okay. No, all right, yeah. Kids, when comparing and ordering integers, here are some things to remember. Number one, as you move to the right on a number line, the numbers increase in value. Now, here sometimes kids say they get bigger, but the numbers don't get bigger, they increase in value. They stay the same size. Number two, as you move to the left on the number line, the numbers decrease in value. That's pretty understandable. Number three, watch for the signs and absolute values. I see you have a Nearpod there, Mr. Trill. Would you like the kids to go ahead and get started on that now? Oh, okay. Oh, you pause the video and have them do the Nearpod. Okay, I'll just talk to Glovey and this guy here. Well, how did they do? Wonderful, wonderful. Let's go on and try some example problems. Let's compare the following. All right, so I see we have some things set up. Our first one is we're going to compare -6 to -9. Well, what we'd want to do, kids, is we'd want to find -6 on the number line, and then -9 on the number line. Whichever one is farthest to the left, has the lower value. So in this case, 9 has the lower value, which means what? That's right. 6 is greater. So 6 is greater than -9. I'm going to erase that if I can. Oh, perfect. Okay, here's the next one, kids. The next one we have the absolute value of -4 compared to +3. Well, if you find the absolute value of -4, that would actually be +4. So that would be right here. And then you have the +3, which is right there. Well, in this case, you can see that the 3 is closer to the 0, and it's in the positive side of the number line, which means 3 is less than the absolute value of -4, because the absolute value of -4 is further to the right on the number line. So therefore, the absolute value of -4 is greater than +3. How are they doing so far out there, Mr. Triola? That was nice of you to ask. Okay, I'm working with that guy. How are they doing? Do we need to pause the video? Okay, we'll keep going then. Oh, the next one is kind of tricky because it says the opposite of negative 5 compared to the absolute value of positive 4. Well, the opposite, this is negative 5 here, but the opposite of it would be way over here on positive 5. So this is actually a positive 5. And then the absolute value of this 4, positive 4, would of course be a positive 4. Positive 5 is greater than positive 4. Even though this is a negative 5, we're talking about the opposite of it, which means that the opposite of negative 5 is a positive 5. How did they, do we need to pause the video? Do they understand so far, Mr. Triola? Oh, wonderful. Let me put the symbols back in here so they have a reference here. Okay, a positive, the absolute value of negative 4 is greater than that, and then this is greater than that. Okay, let's have them try, give it a try. How's that sound? That's a great idea. Hey, I'm not talking to you. Okay, man, he's touchy. Yeah, and you got a shiny head. Look at that up there. Just keep my mouth shut over here. Is that okay? All right, let's give it a try, kids. Okay, Nearpod 2. Are they all set? Okay, here we go. We've got a couple of problems. They're going to use the less than, greater than, or equal to compare the following problems. All right, the first problem is positive 11 compared to negative 1. The second one is negative 9 compared to negative 7. And the third one is positive 3 compared to the absolute value of negative 3. Why don't you pause the video, Mr. Triola? Well, how did they do? Do you want me to go over it? Oh, wonderful. Okay, in this case, the first one right here, positive 11 is greater than negative 1. Negative 9 is less than negative 7 because negative 9's here, negative 7's there. Negative 9 is further on the number line. Okay? The next problem, positive 3 compared to the absolute value of negative 3. Well, the absolute value of negative 3 is positive 3. Positive 3 and positive 3 are equal. All right. Shall we move on? Oh, Nearpod 3. Ooh, this gets a little trickier. List the points in order from least to greatest. Then find the following points on the number line. So you want them to list the points in order, and then you're going to go over it, right? I think that's what he's going to do. Oh, okay. Thanks for telling me that, Einstein. I just heard him. He's rude. He's rude. He really is. He's annoying. Can I send him home? Okay. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Okay. Do you want us to get going? Okay, uncover the points, Mr. Triola. Okay. Ooh, that wasn't very clever. Okay, the points you're going to put in order are positive 10, negative 10, the opposite of negative 5, the opposite of positive 7. See, it gets tricky. The absolute value of negative 3, and the absolute value of positive 4. You pause the video, Mr. Triola, and you let them do Nearpod number 3. Oh, how did they do? They did great. I'm still mad at you for closing my mouth. No, fine. All right. How did they do? Oh, you want me to show them the points and where they line up? Okay, let's do that. We're going to order the points now from least to greatest. Okay, so the first one is a positive 10. Well, positive 10 is over here. Okay, so that's positive 10. Then what we have is a negative 10 right here. So from least to greatest, it looks like we had that negative 10. Then we have this tricky one right here, which is the opposite of negative 5. So here's negative 5, but we want the opposite of it, so it's right there. Then we have the opposite of positive 7. Here's positive 7. We want the opposite of it, so it's over there. Then we have the absolute value of negative 3. Negative 3's absolute value is 1, 2, 3, so it's a positive 3 You really messed that word up, didn't you? Yeah, well, I'm talking with my fingers. How do you think it feels? Okay. And then we have the absolute value of positive 4, which is right there. So the order of these amounts right there would be negative 10, okay? And then this purple one here, which is the opposite of 7. That's not very good writing. And then we would have this one right here, which would be the absolute value of negative 3. And then we have this yellow one, which is the absolute value of positive 4. And then our last one is the positive 10. Okay? How's that look? Do you want to pause the video and check it for me? Okay, you do that. All right. Are we all set? Ready to move on? Good. All right. So now let's go over what we know so far. Okay? Integers are positive or negative numbers. We know that. 0 is neither positive or negative. The absolute value of any number is a counting number, which is always a positive number. Are you positive? That's cute. Absolute value is shown by 2 bars. So in other words, the absolute value of negative 7 would look like that. Integers have an opposite, and it means 2 numbers share the same distance from 0 on the number line, and it would look like this. The opposite of positive 8 is written like that. And then number 6, the opposite integers are indicated by a negative parentheses. Ooh, that over there. Put it down there. And then integers increase in value as they go right on the number line. Decrease in value as they go left on the number line. Shall we do a review game now? Oh, wonderful, wonderful. Time to review. Hey, I've got an idea. You know what it is? It's not good. Don't ask him. It's not good. I see what he brought with him. It's the mind reading game. And here's how it works, kids. What we're going to do is Mr. Trill is going to let you, I'm going to think of one of these problems over here, and one of you is going to read my mind, and if it's right, I'm going to let you go to the board and uncover it. They can't go to the board. It's pandemic. Well, then we're gonna implement the laser app, the light app. Oh gosh, not the light app. Get ready, Mr. Trill. Pause the video if you need to. Okay, here we go. All right, pick somebody, Mr. Triola, to read my mind. Got him? Okay, here we go, child. Read my mind. Oh, perfect. Oh, that child wasn't very original. They picked this one, but that's a good one. Okay, pause the video, Mr. Triola, and do the Nearpod. Okay, here we go. Pick another child, Mr. Triola. Child, read my mind. Oh, perfect, perfect. They picked this one right here. Oh, what is the opposite of negative 12? Pause the video and let them answer that, Mr. Triola. Okay, are you ready? Do you need me to explain anything? Or did you explain it? Okay, here we go. Read my mind, kid. Oh, oh, look at this. You're right. Let them go point to it. Let them go point to it. That's the one they want. All right, here we go. Pause the video. All right, Mr. Trill, the last one. Give it to that kid over there. All right, child, read my mind. Focus on my eyes. Okay, you got it. Point to the one that you want to do next. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Mr. Trill, this has been a great episode. We'll see you later. You can stop the video and explain anything you need to him.